Hi there, I'm Wendy with Love and Stampin'. I'm so excited that you're here with me today. Truvy's joining us also, and we decided we would sit in front of the Christmas tree today. Well, we're gonna try to kind of intro this video. So the card I have for you today is very, very simple, fun, easy, using brand new product. But first, before we jump into that, I wanted to just share a couple things that are going to be going on with Love and Stampin'. So first is you won't see any more color splashes from me until January. I've decided to take a little break from doing those. I see you. Come here. She wants her bed. I'm sitting on her bed and she's having a fit about it. Okay. So I'm going to take a little break from doing the color splash videos, and the reason is because I am tired. My mojo is struggling just a little bit, and I find this time of year is difficult for me anyway. I know that I've talked about this in the past, but something that I have always struggled with is kind of seasonal blues. I wouldn't necessarily call it depression, but I just kind of get in a funk in the winter. And today, I think it actually has more to do with the days getting dark early than it does even the weather. But today's a prime example. It's really gray and ugly out, and it's really cold, and I'm struggling because all I want to do is lay in bed and drink coffee and watch Hallmark movies. Wouldn't it be nice if we could exist like that? We can't. So anyway, a lot is happening in the studio. I have catalogs that I have to get shipped out, and so we're working on those. And I also have a fun promo going on right now. If you spend $100 with me, you can be entered to win a mini Stampin' Cut emboss machine. So that's kind of fun and exciting. And I'm working towards my 500,000 in courier sales. So if you see something on Stampin' Up's website that you like, make sure you're shopping with me and you'll be entered to win with a $100 order. I also have a huge pile of retired products that I am giving away, and everybody who places a $50 order or more will receive these products from me. There's like, I'm gonna just box a bunch of stuff up and send it, so it's just kind of a surprise as to what you will get. And yeah, multiple stamp sets. There's tons of stuff. And I'm also working on packaging up gifts from the November 24th through December 4th, or November 25th through December 4th promotion that I did, where I'm giving away 10 yards of ribbon and 10 sheets of designer series paper, the 6x6 pieces. So I'm packaging all those up. So my daughter's going to come into the studio today with me and help me, and we're going to get that done. So all of that is to say, you know, the hardest thing for a content creator, I think, is sometimes the content. I'm not always sure what to share with you guys. Sometimes I get in these funks where I feel like everything's been done before. Everything's been shared before. Like, there's really no new idea, right? And I'm not an innovator, just so you all know. I'm not an innovator. I am a person like 90% of other people who are copy creators. So I see something that's a really fantastic idea, and then I like to copy it and put my own spin on it. So there's really nothing. Sometimes I find that really lay down. Come here. Lay down. Come here and lay down. I find that kind of discourages me, and I don't know if any of you feel this way. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm just alone in feeling like this. Like, there's times where it's like there's nothing new, there's nothing fun. Why? Like, it's just the same old. But then I get an amazing comment or an email from one of you telling me how much you loved my spin on something, or how much you loved my ideas for something, and I'm rejuvenated. So I just ask that you bear with me while I kind of navigate this little bit of a funk that I'm in. I've really been inspired lately to share more vlog style videos, and I have felt like it's not okay to do that because I'm a card making YouTube channel. So I'm gonna start exploring doing that more, because honestly, I feel like it's my channel. If I want to add some fun stuff that's different, that's okay. And a good example of what I'm talking about was my video sharing, I think it was my slimline cards, and then at the end of it I shared us going to get a Christmas tree and stuff, and so many of you commented and loved that I did that. So that really made me happy, and I thought I'm gonna try to do this little bit stuff more often. Finding time to do videos and edit and all of that kind of stuff, I want to just give a shout out to every single YouTube creator on the planet, because I don't think anybody has any idea how much work goes into creating content, downloading the videos, editing the videos, adding all the proper links, making sure everything is just what it should be. And we also kind of don't get a real vacation. Like, even though I plan on taking a little bit of time off in December, here at the end of December over Christmas, I'm going to try to make sure there's content created for you even while I'm kind of not around, so that you still have something fun to watch. It's so important to me for anybody that I create for to have, you know, regular videos, because there's people that I follow and I look forward to their videos. Anyway, so I think I just wanted to share with you. I just wanted to like have a chat and share where I was at. And then I'm going to show you this next portion here. You'll see my card. It's a very simple, but it's super cute. And the other thing I have is I need to make swap cards. So the video I'm going to show you is one of my swap cards. And I have to make lots of them. And so I definitely needed to get on that. Also, I just didn't want to be boxed in by feeling like I had to do a color splash. So we're going to take the month of December off from doing color splash videos, and I'll be giving you some other kind of content, still card making, but maybe just not like you have to use these colors, and you know what I mean? So I'm trying to unbox myself a little bit so that I have some room to share. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for a few minutes, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Coming up, this next part here will be us making a card together, and I hope that you enjoy it. Take care, and I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next week. Okay, so this is going to be my first swap card, and we, you know, talked about this a little bit ago here, that I'm just not feeling it, guys. Like, I'm in a mood. I don't know what it is. It happens to the best of us, where you get in this funk and you just don't really like know how to create, or so you don't like, I don't know, you just lose inspiration, which is weird because I have all this new product. So you would think I would be full of inspiration. Although I think sometimes what happens is I get all this new product and I get a little overwhelmed. But I have 3 swaps that I need to make cards for by the end of December. And the only way that's going to happen is for me to do some videos with you guys so that I can like kill 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm making the swaps and I'm showing them to you guys, which is why we're taking a little break from Color Splash. So like I said earlier, Color Splash will be back in January, but we're going to just take a little hot second break on that. All right. So we've got the brand new hot dog stamp set. This will be available January 5th, unless you're a demonstrator, and then you can purchase it. You know how that works. And that's what we're using today. And I'm using this Oh So Ombre Designer Series paper. This is going to be free with a $50 order in the new, on January 5th. So it's beautiful. All right. So here's what we're going to do. I have this laid here because I want to stamp balloons in the background up here because this is a birthday card. So this is the other thing. I need birthday cards really bad. I do have a team member that I've commissioned to help me make some, but I'm going to go ahead and make some for myself anyway. So I'm using Granny Apple Green to just background stamp some balloons. We're just gonna kind of put them all over the place. Okay. And then I'm gonna layer this piece down and I'm just gonna use Tombow glue. Now, one of my favorite things to do when I'm making a card is to see what I can use out of the stamp set to create more interest on the card. So like this, I kind of just made my own background paper, really, really simple. And we're gonna layer this piece down here. This card is simple, but it's really fun, and it's got a little coloring element, which I think I'm going to kick myself for later because, but I love coloring, so I don't know. We'll see. All right, so there's that layer, and now we're just going to set this aside while we do the other things. So I'm using the stitched rectangles and the stitched So Sweetly dies. And I need 2. And this is the new mini die cut machine. Some of you have asked how wide this piece is. I think it's 3 inches-ish. Yeah, it's 3 3/4. So it's about half the size of the standard one. This will be available on January 5th to purchase, just so you know. Okay. Now I need to cut a couple of these out, which normally I have all, oh gosh, I need to turn this around. Normally I have this done before we hang out together, but I just have to use any excuse necessary. I'm trying to like hold this under the camera and not flop around too much. Ooh, this die is really stuck in there. I have this problem sometimes with a few of my stitched rectangles where it just really sticks. And I just take my fingernail and push kind of evenly and then go around the edges and push it out. So if you have this problem, that's a really easy fix. Only with the stitched dies do I ever have these kinds of issues. And not all of them. I don't know what causes it, but it's just some of them. Okay, so then we're gonna cut this guy out. Oh, that's much easier to crank when you crank it away from you. All right. So this is for our sentiment, and I'm going to stamp Bermuda Bay ink. I do want to apologize for the lighting. You know, I've really struggled since the time change getting the lighting good in the studio. I don't know what to do about it. All right, and then we have this one, and I'm going to use this sweet little pupper. Wait, which one am I using? No, I'm using this sweet little pupper right here. There hims is. Okay. And I'm going to ink him up with Memento Tuxedo Black. And stamp him down. Excuse me for my sniffles. I'm not sick. I go over this every time I do a video now. It's winter time, so my nose is runny. I don't know. It just runs when I get cold. And I made some sort of boo-boo right there on the surface. I don't know how I did that. All right, we're going to use Crumb Cake ink. Or blends, Stampin' Blends, and I'm going on the bottom of this puppy with the dark. crumb cake. And this probably is not at all how a dachshund is really colored. I don't care. I'm making him the color I want him. That's what that boils down to. Okay, and then we're gonna use the light for the rest of him, and we'll see how that looks. All right, so what have I been up to? I haven't really had story time and just hangout time with you guys in a long time. And that's honestly because there's nothing happening. Like, our life is pretty boring. You saw on one of my last videos, I shared us decorating for Christmas, which was really fun. And then we had a little water leak underneath the sink that my daughter caught. And so thank goodness she found it. And so my husband fixed that. Other than that, like, we are just working, staying in, not doing much. California, I live in California, for those who might be new. I'm in Northern California. And California is back on lockdown. So that basically just means, well, for some people it means nothing. Like, there's lots of people that just continue on living, doing whatever. But I try to... I'm trying to think of how to say this because I don't want it to sound political, because it's not. But, like, I'm just trying to keep my family healthy and stay out of the stores, stay out of, like, hanging out all over the place with people. And I've just really been staying close to home here the last couple weeks. So you do you, I do me. I don't want to have discussions about it. It is what it is. Everybody has to do what's best for them right now and what's best for their families. I've seen a lot of ugliness in the last, I don't know how long, like in the last month or so. I mean, it's been bad, but it seems like it's getting worse. And, you know, my thing is this. I'm going to outline this doggy. I just want him to have a more bold black outline. So I'm going to use the Stampin' Right marker and outline him. So, and I won't do this for every one of them because that's crazy. But I'm going to do it for this one. And it also gives us more time to talk. So my daughter's doing really well in school. She is currently attending a charter school. And she's so proud of herself because she has straight A's. So I'm really happy for her and excited about that. Well, actually, she has a B in PE, which is hysterical. And I kind of feel, okay, this is me totally being like that mom, but I'm going to be that mom. I kind of feel like the B in PE is unfair. And here's why. They have to just log their own PE hours. And so she's really honest. She logs her hours truthfully and everything. And when we had all the fires here in California, she couldn't be outside. She definitely could have done some exercises in the house. I will say that. I guess there's really no excuse for that. But I think we were just, first of all, we were just freshly back in school. We had all the fires going on. It was mayhem. And so she wasn't logging her PE hours. I think she just thought it wasn't a big deal. And the child, she's one of the most active people I know. She never stops moving. Even when she sleeps, she moves a lot. So I kind of got onto her and I was like, okay, so now you're failing. So at the time, she was failing PE. And I'm like, really? You're getting these awesome grades and everything else and you're failing PE. What? Do we see a problem with this picture? So anyway, she's remedied that. She does have a B now in PE because she has put in tons of hours and tried to do everything she could to bring her grade up. 7th grade has been a big shock for her. It's like, holy crap, like they expect me to really do stuff. And she has said it's the first time that she has felt truly challenged in school. And I think she's loving it. I mean, she comes and tells us every day all her fun things and projects and stuff that she has had to do, which is online here at home. But she seems to be really enjoying it. Okay, this is the finished card. I think it's super cute. It's very simple, very basic, but I think it's really cute and fun, and I'm happy with it. So if you like the card, like the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me how your kids or grandkids are doing in school and what they're up to. I would love to know how each different area is handling all of this stuff. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. Again, stuff is available January 5th. So I will talk to you soon. Links in the video, or there's links below the video if you need to purchase any of the other products that I use that aren't like new stuff. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.